Hello, Opinion. Welcome to the stream. We're back for your Slay the Princess. We're late Opinion and thank you for the haircuts. How are you doing, souls? Also, I'm going to attempt to run the ads again. Let's see if my stream elements breaks. Custom 180 play act. Yep, that just breaks. Huh. Yeah, I saw that. Very nerdy colors you picked. So, 3 more minutes and then we'll begin. Monday starts your vacation. Nice! It tells a lot about you, souls. Meanwhile, me? Foxy's spell finally worked and I fell ill. But I'm back. And I'm ready to slay princesses. As for how long Peak is streaming, it's either 2 or 3 hours, not sure yet. Look at you helping out co-workers. Also, in case we happen to finish the new site earlier than I planned, I had downloaded Unfit. So we'll be jumping straight into that. In that case, understandable. One more minute. I still need to replace the latest stupid thing because that's no longer available. Scarlet Hollow? Let me take a look at it. Maybe. I like the art style. Though it is an early access game, I noticed. But I'll put it on the wish list. Now, let's move. Might as well wait. I mean, I've been waiting forever for your turn to die to finish. The death has gone radio silent. Let's see the voting marks. You can hear me? And all I need to do is set the mood lighting. Here we go.
Shit. This really doesn't end, does it? It doesn't matter if we kill her, it doesn't matter if she kills us, it just goes on.
Right, we just killed the race last time.
On and on and on.
And like I mentioned on my Discord, once we meet all the princesses, the next ending will end the game for us. So, be aware of that.
Yes, so it does.
Hey, Voice of the Cold is back.
Right, there has to be a way out of here. There just has to be. What if we do what she asked us to last time? What if we just let her leave? Okay, so you've already been here. More than once, even. Great. So you probably already know all about her and all about the threat she poses to the world. Then let me remind you how catastrophic it would be if you helped her leave in any way. If she gets out, the world ends and everyone ends with it, yourself included.
Did you count the long dark as a pose?
Oh, threatening us with death, are we? And why should we be afraid of dying? We've already done it twice.
Indeed.
All death has done is shunt us back to these woods where we're forced to listen to your empty warnings again and again. This place feels a bit different though, doesn't it? I don't even know what I'd call it, but it's definitely not the same path in the woods anymore. That's all the more reason to take this seriously. If the path isn't the same, it means that her influence is spreading, and the world has already started to end. Her influence? I really shouldn't have said that. It'll make your task more difficult. But now it's out, you could always take that information as a sign of goodwill between us and do your job, alright?
I mean, last time you did stab her. That killed her and being killed her, and none of those things had gone well for us. We're going to follow through this loop further. Eventually we're going to let her out. We might as well do it now.
You're making a dizzying amount of assumptions. Your perceived reality looping twice before does not mean it will continue to do so forever.
Oh, if they only knew.
Those little voices have already drawn attention to the fact that even the path is different. The world itself is at a tipping point. Know that there is always a choice. Even if you were stuck in an infinite loop, there's no reason to assume that the mere nature of the infinite would force you to make any specific choice. You do have free will, as much as things would be easier if you didn't. and you can just keep making the correct choice forever, never deviating. Everyone is manipulating us, but we're starting to see the threads now. We just have to avoid getting tangled up in them.
That is a good point. What happens if we don't go to the cabin? That's another option.
Then she finds a way out on her own. So, standing around out here is the same as us letting her out. Only we don't have to see her. That's got to be better, right? No, it's strictly worse. And why is that? Because it's cowardly, for starters, and because the unknown is always worse than the known. But really, all you're doing right now is weighing two considerably bad options.
And as far as I know, we can't
The only solution worth considering is slaying her, and whatever delusion is holding you back from doing that is just that, a delusion. If you already managed to end her in some other world, the only reason you'd be here is that you somehow managed to do it wrong. You continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination. I don't think you need... I don't like any of our options here. It feels like we're being driven down the tracks to some awful inevitability. There must be something we're missing. Something that would make everything make sense. Maybe letting her out really is the answer. Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care. It sounds like somebody's about to crack.
Are you trying to use reverse psychology on me, or have you just given
There's
up?
obviously no point in trying to reason with you right now, especially with all these clowns offering up their useless advice. Honestly, it seems like the more I try and talk sense into you, the more single-minded they get about letting her out. So yes, I'm done trying to argue. Would you look at that? We won. Take it however you will.
Alright.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark, a single narrow hallway stretching far into the distance.
This looks
The
familiar.
only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, what do you mean there isn't a mirror? There's a mirror. Plain as day at the
Right,
end of the
didn't we
hall.
last time jump into the void?
I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it? You slowly make your way towards the gaping... Oh, do we? Do we feel like we're being watched? I hadn't noticed. At least you're admitting to it now.
At least we have the most of the paranoid with us now.
You stop as you reach the end of the hallway. This is it. The mirror's going to go away, and she's going to startle us. We better brace ourselves. You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
Nope, not there.
Oh, that was a close one. All that stress and lead up for nothing.
Helplessly staring into the void. I'm glad I made a lasting impression.
Hello.
Where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then it, she, the princess, constricts.
Click.
Your bones snap. Icy pain radiates up from the break, a deep cold flooding your veins as your legs, numb with the shock of it, collapse, and you collapse with them. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her
Oh,
hand
never mind,
grips
it
your
was
leg
this
in a
one.
steel vice, her grin carved jagged from ear to ear.
You killed me last time, and that was after you tried to lock me away forever. I was so close to freedom, but then you took my body away from me. So now, I'm going to take yours, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it, completely helpless, just like you left me.
Okay, maybe letting her in isn't the best idea.
Agreed, paranoid.
Hates us. And what's your point? I thought you wanted to get out of here. This is a way out, and it's different. We might as well take it. Yeah, but not like this. She's going to make it hurt.
Yeah.
Turn off the part of you that feels things. Oh, like it's that easy? It is. Pain is just another sensation. If you can tolerate joy, you can tolerate pain. Except that pain hurts. Yes, That's what it does. That's the definition.
Do we need to explain to you why pain is bad?
You need to explain to yourself why it isn't.
I was worried that even though you killed me, that I killed you. But I'm a bitch. Do you need me to take my body? Can't I just open the door for you?
You locked me in a basement and then you killed me. Oh, we're past the point of compromise. I'm taking your body, and there's nothing you can do to stop me.
Oh, when you put it like that. I never wanted to hurt you. I don't even know how I got here.
But you did hurt me. Twice even. And I'm not letting you do it again.
And I do it twice.
Enough talking. We'll have plenty of time for chit-chat once this place is...
You remain pinned to the floor
Oh,
of the
here
long
we go.
hallway as the rest of her torso stretches until her face... Are you sure you can't do anything to help and crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Not like this. You don't even have a weapon.
Okay, is there any conceivable way that this is fine?
Stop staring at your booba.
I'm right. This is fine. It's better than last time. At least our organs aren't failing. At least I can actually talk.
It is fine. Everything is always fine. These consequences have no real impact on us outside of momentary discomfort. I'm sure we'll be moving on again soon enough.
We'll find a way.
Your vision fades as she You're awake. Eyes once again fixed. So cramped in here. Like there's some sort of growth trying to... I
Ow?
know. It's rather rude to show up in somebody else's body and boss it around like this.
Cole, do you have an idea? She heard you.
We were gonna let you out of here. That's the whole reason we marched all the way back up to the cabin. Were we? I was.
I know you were, but you were only into it for the wrong reasons.
And what reasons are those supposed to be? Nobody should be able to be judge, jury, and executioner.
Weren't you all of those things for me? I can grasp the shape of everything you think and feel. You think you were numb, but you are hopeless and paranoid. You are afraid of me. And I don't feel regret, even in the recesses of your soul. There is not a drop of sympathy to be found.
We weren't always like this. I've always been like this.
Damn it, Cole.
All I'm doing is reading what you've sown.
I guess.
Don't have to let her out. I've been storing up a little bit of will since she forced her way in here. Take it and throw us all into the basement. It's better than giving her what she wants.
You wouldn't dare. Move now.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming...
It's not that bad.
So last time we threw ourselves into the abyss. Not this time.
You toss the last of your will aside and surrender to the princess. I guess that's that.
Maybe we'll find our freedom on the other side.
An end is an end. Let's see what it has in store for us.
Yeah?
This is all I wanted. If there will be a mercy for you at the end of everything.
We'll see.
Your body inches along the corridor, every step more difficult and painful than the last.
You
Your
didn't
joints
activate
stiff
my
and
leg.
unresponsive, the shattered bones of your ankle grinding ceaselessly, as if they're fragmenting, then reforming, then snapping all over again as you make your way towards the outside world.
We're so close.
But despite the anguish, it doesn't feel like the exit to the cabin is getting any closer. If anything, it's getting further away.
Narrator.
It doesn't matter how long this hallway is. I will drag this body until it is a piece of meat and feathers. I will be free.
Please, just let her out.
Yes, let me out.
There are options here.
It's pointless, isn't it? I can't stop her without you, and you'd already given up by the time we met. No, screw that. The hallway gets even longer.
You have described me into submission. The door is right there.
She's taken over.
It really is, isn't it?
I walked to it. I placed your bloody hand on the door. I made you twist the handle.
Isn't saying all of this his job?
It's gone.
Oh, he really is, isn't he? I had a feeling you could deal with him for us.
I did nothing. He dealt with himself.
Curious?
This is it then. The big moment.
Finally, we'll get to see what's really out there.
The handle clicks as we push forward. The air is different here.
One take it against your will, with this your enemy's freedom. But as you step outside the bounds of the cabin, you feel another violent tear, raining that cuts all the way down to your soul. You are once again separated from everything that had nestled in the deep crevice of your body, from everything that isn't you.
We're us again. How interesting.
Everything is gone. Except her.
What is happening to me?
Jaylon, quiet. Now who's ready to argue?
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
Ah,
It's calling us. Ignore them.
gaze in the reflection, and we meet him.
I think you know what I am.
I'm sorry, I don't want to destroy you. Will it help if I look away or stop asking questions?
We've already crossed the point of no return. There's no saving me now. Not that there's ever been much of me to save.
Right. We've talked about all of this. Goodbye, narrator. See to the captain one last time. And there she is. Now let's have a chat.
I can finally see you. And you. It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
I missed you too. She unfurls an endless casket of smiles in response and impatiently waits for you to continue. I'm so long quiet, but I don't know what that really
Names
means.
are their attempts to
What happens now?
ever the passive player. Oh, when the echo spun us from one, so will you?
If you were going to play Countess, what was the point of me doing anything? Did it even matter what routes I walked if all of them would lead to this moment?
If you're saying that, it's because you don't yet understand.
Huh.
But
We've had
violence and passion are dances that both of us know well. If this is what it takes to enlighten you, then so be it.
Am I the one doing this?
Violence, you stranded me. And
We're not wrong. I won't engage with violence.
But violence has defined the flow of everything between us. Do not deny what we are, and do not color our conflict with fear. The sensation of bleeding and sweating and breaking and mending and dying and living comes back in vivid color. You feel the shame of 100 deaths and the pride of 100 conquests. All of the peaks and valleys weaving themselves into a single tapestry, free of beginning and free of end. Do you remember when we killed each other with such fervent passion that death itself no longer sat on our shoulders?
I do remember. It was beautiful.
It was. Triumph does not exist without defeat. Birth does not exist without death. It is through conflict that we create beauty. A trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, revolving and revolving around each other, but forever stuck in place.
This
We
is
both
someone I
move,
wish
and
to
yet we
talk.
both don't. For each of us watches the other instead of ourselves. But forever is not forever. I move and you react, and both of us break the other. But broken is only a moment in time. To change is to hold the potential to rise above. Would you limit yourself to what you are now? Or would you like to see what you might become tomorrow?
With time, we could have been better.
And there is always time. A boundless torrent of blades catch you from boundless angles. You are a body. You are gory ribbons. You are a body again. And you feel all of it. On and on it goes until your bodies are not your thoughts, are not you.
Right?
Alive, dead, alive, dead, alive, dead, then alive and dead and alive and dead all at once. You learn to put yourself away, and in your stillness you humbled me. You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Now this is different. You didn't humble you. You humbled yourself. Just as you broke yourself upon me then, so will you break upon me now.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you. A web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves. The shade of a beautiful beginning we can never return to. Where did you end and I begin? When you felt what it was to be me, we held on to each other and pierced the veil of truth. Will you abandon that curiosity now that we are no longer joined in physicality?
Continue to reject her perspective.
Their suffering is born of their own delusion. That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen?
So clash between you and Bates brings us relaxes, smiling from a distance. To respite is welcome.
Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. Open your eyes and accept what we are. We can leave this prison together.
You're cruelty itself, and I cannot let you exist.
Then try to destroy me if you can. But I will not yield easily to your delusion.
You don't have to face her alone.
I could do this
I don't
alone.
think you can. You obviously need help if you're going to strike a decisive blow. You're not going to slay her from out here. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began.
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she?
I can do this out here on my own.
You can't, and lucky for you, I'm not going to let you try.
You bastard. Should have just tried to slay her in the first place.
And here we are. I'd say, do you... That's probably for the best. The stairs.
It's almost over, isn't it?
She sounded just like that.
Yeah?
And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
You're really going to do it then, aren't you? You're really going to kill me. You don't have to. You know that, right? But if that's what you want, we might as well talk a bit first. I wouldn't mind a few extra minutes.
That? What do you say? Shall we talk with her first? Or shall we just kill her in cold blood? This Foxy? Oh, you should have seen what we saw the last episode. Maybe I can... I'll show it after this. I'll show it after we get the credits. I don't think I've ever really wanted to slay you. But I don't like what your existence means for the world.
Then maybe you don't have to kill me. Maybe there never even has to be an ending. I'm able to do the things you believe me to be able to do. So make me put it all back. Help me fix this place and make us both forget. Help me send us back to the beginning, before we woke up, before either of us saw the truth.
Can she really do that? Are you sure that's what you want?
I'm sorry, but I can't do that.
I'm sorry, too. So this is what it feels like to actually die. I think this is for the best. I don't know what the world would be like without me. But it can't be that bad if it still has you in it. I've always loved you. Don't forget me.
We'll be back. You blink and the princess is gone. All you have left of her is a small melancholic plate that sits at the borders of your heart. Whatever action brought you and the princess into being was rough and jagged and left you with a piece of water. By destroying her once and for all, you also destroyed part of yourself. But the world hasn't ended. Things continue on.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back.
Now, she's not. A small part of us, part of her is with
Is
us.
that a metaphor, or
Are you being literal? It doesn't matter, we don't need to linger down here anymore. Let's get going.
Leave the cabin, delete the basement behind. Then the stairs. Then you leave the cabin itself.
It's quiet here.
It really is so unquiet. The path of the woods outside are an empty canvas, but there's even more to see beyond this place. The fruits of your labor. A world free from death. Set yourself free. A body of an ancient creature stirs from its hibernation, and it feels sensation in limbs you wouldn't fathom. Everything here is you. You feel your wings, spanning a cosmic scale, with twisted and crumpled and bound in agonizing tension to a finite plane. You feel the glass of your cage pressing in on you, confining you across infinite sides and infinite angles. You push back and strain against it. The dust not yield.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Open your heart and bear witness to your new kingdom. All at once, the unyielding tension gives way. And then the shattering. You are free, and before you lies an endless expanse of absolute reality. A new absolute reality, one forged by your will, through by long and arduous cycle of bloodshed that has stained your hands countless times over. But there will be no more bloodshed in this new world.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here.
Now welcome.
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
We really did win, didn't we? We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd actually wind up siding with him?
Yeah?
The whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive has stopped. I could get used to this.
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself.
Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now.
I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable.
What?
Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it.
Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better.
Hear, hear, to our vanquished foe.
It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah? Yeah. We can do that.
New and unending dawn. Slay the princess. Now, Foxy, I have something to show you. And I think you're gonna like it. Return to main menu. Lemurs. As you can see, we're still missing 6 princesses. And yes, Foxy, boobs. Which one is it again? This one, the adversary. Look at this. You're so similar to Skull Lady. I meant her. We had a long and violent battle with her. An endless battle. And it just kept going. The kitty one? Are you talking about the witch or the beast? I don't think I have a good image of her. no. Just claws and fangs and cheeks and the innards. Maybe we'll see her again. Guess we still have people left. Templars is an incomplete list. I wonder how to get that. Always leave a means of easy egress. Get her to bake her own cheese. Okay, let's go again.
You're on a path.
Any
in the
suggestions? Or shall I go what I'm planning?
woods. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The blade is your implement.
As there's one lead I want to take. I think it was to take the blade.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult.
They want to stall for time.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing...
Hey, I think I'm here to kill you.
Oh, are you now?
Great job. You gave away the element of surprise. Good luck. You walk down the... She's so cold. Focus on the task at hand.
Yeah, it wasn't a joke.
I know. You brought a knife.
She makes a compelling... Don't you dare. It's fine.
Dodging it, but
You ignore the trembling in your hands.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you?
You step forward. Your grip...
Oh? No talking then? I'm probably chained up in this basement for... So, you should
She's unarmed.
are you
I'm
sure she's
positive.
not on?
I'm not.
hesitating.
Not dropping the blade.
Then I'm not talking to you.
Guess we're doing
I guess we are.
For the love... Or drop the...
I can't remember how I got into that one specific route.
You charge the princess, blade in hand, but unfortunately your earlier suspicions proved correct. A blade of her own slips down her sleeve and blood sprays from the cut, your severed carotid artery painting the...
Let me try again. You can't see the game. There we go. Now let's
You're
try
on
this. I'm trying to do the very first thing I got.
The interior of the cabin...
Just how Foxy
You take
likes
the
it.
blade. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Allow me to save.
Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down, she's focus on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Yeah, you got me. I'm here to slay you. I haven't decided yet.
How about you drop the knife?
Look, Harry, don't you dare. It's far. blade tumbled.
Thank you.
We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Have we talked
Oh,
enough?
have you...
You know what.
Slay the princess.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Chin up.
Are you serious? You lacked the will to finish the job. Your bruised and broken body, the princess, exhausted, chest heaving with heavy breaths, tosses the blade away from you. This is the end, isn't it?
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely
This isn't what I wanted.
broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
She plants her foot on your chest and pushes you onto your back, the air leaving your lungs in a heavy puff. And then she brings her knee to your throat. She leans into it with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess, shattering your windpipe and leaving you starved for breath.
It's too bad. I was looking forward to some company.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
The tower. Maybe we are in the right path.
You're on a path in the... You're here to slay her. A warning, she will lie. We might as well just pledge
Hello,
ourselves
Bracken.
to her.
This is a good sign.
Can we tone down the pen? I'm not being... You're being... Just ignore their... Rest. So
Let's go.
that's what you want. The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior. The blade is your Why do we feel so we don't feel small?
I don't think we need the blade for this.
No blade this time. Yeah. Blade. No blade. It doesn't matter.
Foxy, this is for you. If this is the ending I think it is.
The door to the basement, it's still a stone basement. Her booming voice.
Is that a guest I hear? Don't linger on the stairs. Come down and witness me.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time. You shouldn't have come down here unarmed.
How you lie?
Get down there. She wants us to see her. We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago, you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Let's go.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting. The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, her figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants.
Forgiveness.
I see your hands are empty. You've already given up, haven't you? You aren't even going to try and kill me. How sweet. And more than a little disappointing.
She's disappointed in us?
Kneel.
Neil?
On her command, you fall to the floor, knees painfully connecting with hard stone.
Yes, Foxy. Yes, she was.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And yet here you are again. this time groveling at my feet. What a wretched sight. What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death? Speak.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this.
That's
You should be
beside
the
the
first.
point.
You're the only one I'd trust to deal with her.
We have to get all the endings.
Then you shouldn't have trusted us.
And this was
There
one in my
nothing
mind.
we could do to stop her then. And there's nothing we can do to stop her now. He's being melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
I don't think I could defuse her. You're supposed to end the world.
You weak-willed buffoon.
Is that so?
The princess closes her eyes in contemplation.
Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental truth to my being that I'd somehow forgotten.
Yeah.
The collapse of the old is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new. And the world as it is now is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny, and you, little bird, will help me seize it.
I like the idea.
Inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
What would you have me do? What do you have planned?
All you have to do is break these chains and set me free.
I'm yours to command. Pledge yourself to her.
Your will was so easily broken. Am I that magnificent?
If you ask Foxy. Yes.
All you need to do now is break my chains.
If this is what you want, then I guess there's not much else for me to say.
No, you can't just give in to her. Not when the stakes are so high. Not when you're so close. I won't let you do this.
Narrator, there's so much more in here.
There's still something in the way. A greasy film inside of you where it doesn't belong. Trying to conceal you from me.
Yep, the narrator.
Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Wow. At this point, we already would have gotten an answer. What the narrator is.
Is she talking about you? That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you?
I like this path.
A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Foxy, calm down. Dad, look what you've done. Now I can't avert my eyes.
Rise, my little bird.
Yes?
Without hesitation, you're brought to your feet.
Break my chains.
And how are we supposed to do that? We don't even have a weapon. All you need to do is believe it's been done.
Break her chains.
Her chains shatter, and the cuff falls from her wrist. She is loose, and the end is upon us.
Hey, look, it works. And it's not nice.
What a good disciple you are. Come, it's time for us to leave.
Wow, that's sight. Take her hand. Pledge your loyalty to your better. And bastards! Did your teacher had something that's taken her away, and has left something else in our place?
Is that a... I'm begging you.
That bastard!
This... I don't...
And I can't place go through this path anymore.
Something finds me.
Attack the entity. Nothing
My
happens.
roots burrow. Nothing. There is no bring me.
What if I don't let you do this to me?
Then we will be here.
Aren't you scared I'll find a way to kill you?
I have not lived.
Was here to slay the princess.
You ask.
We're going to do it. Fine.
She asks that I tell you to remember. You won't.
You're right. Bring the counter to her.
Your Honor, you're here to...
Right? I have a plan. Where to go?
You make your warn. She will... We're not going to ignore. The interior of the blade.
Take the
You
blade.
take the...
Enter the basement.
The door. Her voice.
Who's...
She sounds... Don't let it fool...
Don't
Hi.
be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors.
You walk down the stairs. She's so... Focus on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward.
Yep.
Oh? No talking then? I'm probably chained up. So,
She's unarmed.
Slay the
You
princess.
lunge forward without a moment's hesitation. You feel flesh ease.
this is it, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm almost... Do you actually...
It's like she's... But it's over. Is it over?
Of course it is. She's
Yes.
dead.
Exactly. It's over. With your work done, you may...
Leave.
You open the cabin door, ready to
But there's nothing
a
there.
world saved from...
This is bullshit. Let me
What's
out of
done
here.
is done. And there's no going back now. This is what's best for everyone. Trust. Time pass.
Didn't you hear in the radio? I'm happy. You're
Are
happy.
we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are?
No, we're happy. I'm sure of it.
Really? Well, more happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please, shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that
Foxy.
shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Good ending. You did it. You
You
saved
have already
everyone.
committed to my completion. You cannot go further astray.
There's no going back now. Oh. So we can get a good ending. If this is the first thing that we do.
Good. Because the blade. I can hear everything you say. He's right. Do you
Yes.
hear that? Do you not? Don't you? How
You
astute.
think you did?
You are absolutely correct. Using the blade to kill yourself would kill you, and you shouldn't do it.
Actually, why?
In a sense, we die, but looking at things from another angle, are we even really alive anymore? This place, it's
What does it
nothing.
matter? You got what you wanted.
It's absolutely nothing. It's just the same thing, constantly, forever. I know this is out there, but trust me, I know using the blade will work. That little voice didn't want you to slay the princess. It didn't want you to be happy.
Are they really upset if we die?
If we die, you can yell at me all you want. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a fine? Whatever. For the princess's body is dust and bones. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die.
Simple
The
enough.
end. Nice note.
The Spectre. This is who I wanted to meet
In
again.
the woods, you're here to slay.
But I already killed the
I
princess.
can assure you that if he doesn't remember what, that's fine. Well, if for what?
Proceed to the cabins.
Oh, she will.
Ah, the voice of the cold is back.
The interior of the cat. It feels like I've been saying.
Without taking the blade.
The door to the room below. Nobody's here. As much as I I guess we'll just have to go down and see. As you descend the final step, okay, it's just like I told. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of a head appears. Two
There
deep-set
she
eyes
is.
stare up at you, followed by... And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head.
Ghost!
Oh. Wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost supposed to do to us?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Keller. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
Just sing here.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. We could probably grab her and kill her again, if we wanted to. We don't even need a blade. She looks fragile enough to me.
Shut up, Cold. Wait and see how things play out.
I see you don't have that annoying knife anymore.
Correct?
So, does that mean you regret what you've done? Are you here to apologize and make nice? Beg for absolution, maybe?
Correct?
Because I might be interested in seeing a little begging.
Ah. I'm sorry I killed you the last time. I shouldn't have done that.
Too little, too late. But you can still make things right.
She's not in a position to bargain with us. You don't have to do anything you don't want to. We don't have to do anything, but maybe we should. We did kill her. Wouldn't it be the moral thing to help her now that we have another chance? When a hero slays a monster, does he apologize to it? No. So don't try to make things right.
Shut up,
She was
narrator.
going to end the world. You didn't do anything wrong, aside from apparently killing yourself, and that doesn't have much to do with her.
The people wanted you dead quickly, and the enemy of the enemy is my friend. Let's team up.
Nobody tricked you. And the fact that the princess's spirit has risen from the dead should be more than enough evidence that she isn't exactly sweet and innocent. It's all been an act. She's pretending.
Actually, this is a good time to have a little break before we continue. As I need more water. So, I'll be back in 3 minutes. Come here. Almost done with the break. And there we go. Welcome back, everyone. Let's converse with the ghost.
I wouldn't say she's ever pretended to be sweet or innocent.
She does have a little bit of an attitude, but I can't blame her. We did kill her after all.
Yeah?
I wouldn't be nice to my murderer if I was killed.
The enemy of my enemy.
That's an interesting expression.
The princess circles you again, her icy fingertips trailing up your spine, sending shivers rippling across your flesh.
I don't want enemies. I don't want to fight. I just want to go home. Is that really so much to ask?
And just where is home, I wonder?
I don't know where home is. I just know it isn't here. But I can feel it calling to me from someplace far away.
Oh. Yes, all the hydration.
Wherever I'm supposed to be, it's out there.
How specific.
And how convenient for her. You see what she's doing, right? She's suggesting that the only way you can rid yourself of her would be to let her out, which, in case you haven't been listening, will spell the end of the entire world.
Doesn't matter. Hello, Ricardo. Hey, Tiny. We're talking with a ghost. Is there any way I can help you get home? Do you need me to bury those bones?
No. Those bones are just a body. They aren't me. Bury them. Smash them. It won't do a thing. But you can help me. This place won't let me leave. At least, not alone. I've tried. Before you came back to me, I explored every inch of this place, even the spaces between the walls. But I never found a way out. I always wound up right back here.
I see.
Maybe we should just leave. If she can't get out on her own, then why do we have to do anything? We could probably walk out right now and everything will be fine.
Hello, Duffman.
Hasn't got out and
We're talking to
can't
the
get
ghost.
out are two very different things.
It'd be dull, anyway. It's more interesting if we make a choice.
But you can come and go as you please, can't you? So, let me hitch a ride. After all, you own me.
You didn't have to go all creepy on me.
Absolutely not. Is she asking if she can possess us?
Would be less painful than last time.
She is. But I hope I don't need to explain why you can't let that happen. It would be catastrophic if she managed to escape this place. And if you let her in, there is very little anyone could do to stop her. Would she be able to see us if we went along with it?
Now, isn't that an interesting thought?
Yes.
We could finally bring her face to face with him. I wonder what she would have to say to the one who wants her dead so badly.
Yes. Cold, I like the idea.
You won't like how things play out if you go down this path.
Sounds great. Do it.
The princess swims through the air in front of you, pausing for a brief moment as her dark-rimmed eyes stare deeply into yours. There's a hunger in her gaze.
You're really trying to make it up to me, aren't you? Thanks for being a pal, killer. I mean it.
Now this is a lie that Sam said to me once. I don't trust this.
What are you doing? Don't just let her in. How many times do I have to tell you?
Narrator, we can have a little talk.
See you soon.
She rushes forward and then she's gone. A sharp chill spreads across your body. It starts in your chest, a freezing numbness flowing out from your heart, all the way down your limbs, your mind growing cloudy and confused as it settles over your very soul. I'm not sure I like this. Can we get a do-over? I'm afraid it's too late to stop now. The numbness gives way to a stabbing pain, your muscles twitching and convulsing violently, each involuntary movement causing more waves of agony to ripple across your body.
Ah, it wasn't painless.
You
As I
collapse to
thought.
the floor, and everything goes dark.
Come on, you've got to get up. I know everything feels heavy right now, but we still have to get out of here.
Ow!
Your eyes flick back open as you get your bearings, your vision swimming as...
So this is what it's like to be you, huh? Disembodied voice narrating your every move?
Yeah.
So, it doesn't work like that for you?
Clearly it doesn't, or she wouldn't have commented on it.
All these shards of broken glass on the floor, are they also supposed to be you?
Hey, I'm not a shard of broken glass, I'm
It's okay. You can finish your thought.
a voice? I'm me is what I am.
Please.
Who cares what we are? We exist. That's all that matters.
You don't have to fight. We'll all be out of here soon.
No, it matters. What we are matters. If I'm a shard of broken glass, then that raises some questions about certain other voices in here too.
Indeed.
I'm clearly the same thing you are.
They're not listening to me. Do they not listen to you either?
No, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about him. You don't need to know what I am. You just need to know that I'm different from you. More important.
bitch.
So, you're the one who pulled the strings and made me dead. I can tell you don't belong here. You're barely even there. Like the shape of something left behind. You're more of a memory than a person.
That's rude.
You're kind of like me, actually.
I'm just going to ignore her. You push yourself off the ground. The princess is nowhere to be seen.
Obviously, she's nowhere to be seen.
She's part of us now.
Because I'm in here with all of you. Everybody knows that.
I'm setting the stage. The room is empty because you made a spiteful, idiotic, and all-round foolish decision.
The princess is one of our voices
You
now.
don't have to let him get to you. You're better than that. You're starting to make things right.
This is infuriating. Just whatever you do, you can't leave this place. It's not too late to fix this. Probably.
Neither, shut up. And this might be a good thing, because the princess will remember that this is what he did. Leave the basement.
Your legs, weary with the weight of the princess's spectral form and clumsy with the cold that still pervades them, stumble towards the stairs.
I'm just trying to get home. You don't have to act like it's the end of the world.
But that's exactly what you leaving this place is going to be.
You don't know that.
I do.
Wait, if she has a home to go back to, doesn't that mean that her leaving won't end the world? It doesn't mean that at all. It could mean that wherever her home is, it's outside of the world.
I wish we could go there.
Yeah, but it has to be somewhere, doesn't it? And if it's somewhere, then it's part of the world. I suppose it's all a matter of perspective. Where does the world end and something else begin? Does the destruction of one open a door to another? Or is it the same world reborn?
Against the backdrop of the inane conjecture of meaningless little voices, your body continues its ascent up the stairs, staggering through the open door.
Not the
For how
blade.
much you hate her, you aren't doing a whole lot to stop us from leaving this place.
Maybe the bossy one doesn't actually hate me. Maybe he even likes me. Or maybe he just knows that he's been in the wrong. Maybe he's trying to make amends too.
Not at all. I'll have you know that I do hate you, and I will continue to hate you for as long as I am able. It's just the weight of it all. It's too much for me to do anything other than describe and dictate.
And whine.
Yeah.
This body wasn't made to hold you and the princess. If you want to renege on your cataclysmically terrible decision a minute ago, well, you're the only one that can make that happen.
I have an option to take the blade. Trudge forward.
You continue slowly to the door, your feet like lead dragging across the floorboards, growing heavier with each step.
We're so close. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If we get out of here, I won't even care that you murdered me anymore.
Very nice of you.
You lift your shaking hand and rest it on the door handle, but you pause before you open it, exhaustion sapping what's left of your will.
Was exhaustion really the best you could muster up? It's over. There's no use stalling. Let's see what happens next.
Open the door.
Shit. But exhaustion wasn't enough, was it? The handle clicks as you twist it, and then the door groans open.
Long dark.
Collapse to the ground, you and the princess, free from the confines of the cabin. As you exhale from the effort, you look up and see...
And there goes the narrator.
Yes?
Nothing. He's gone, and so is everything else.
So we did slay him after all. He had it coming, I suppose.
Yep.
But what about us? Are we just stuck here in nowhere forever? Did taking her out of the cabin really end the world? We're still here. Yeah, but that thing you said earlier, are we not part of the world anymore? Are we in some world that exists after the world ends, or
It's
on top of the
complicated.
other world but not in it, or have we never been part of the world?
Okay, I've heard enough from these two. Let's see if I can pop out.
Pick up a passenger and take her to her destination. You feel lightness in her chest, disappeared sunken eyes emerge from your body and stare up at you.
You actually freed me, didn't you? I'm outside. Thanks for giving me a second chance, Caleb.
Don't mention it.
I think this is where I'm meant to be.
You're not wrong. I'm sorry. I wish I could stop the line.
She's
Quiet.
convinced. Listening.
Proceed to the cabin.
Flickering lights in empty cities. Whenever you are ready.
You know when this is going to end? Once you finish, I'm going to kill you, right?
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover.
Enough with this pretension. You're not actually saying anything.
I'm sorry. Words are difficult. The vessels you choose to bring me carry far.
I'm ready to go back. It really is. The music is beautiful in this game.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
You're the princess, Finda Spectre, huh?
Your Honor?
Please, memories. Okay, we got the tower. There's an option to follow a god. Interesting. Yes. Successfully free her. Yes. Considering. The water gave me. When I've seen the worst side of the vision of the world you can offer, you can always choose to walk away empty-handed. You don't need to know how felt for your happy ending. We're not sure about any of that. Perhaps we can return to that. The Spectre. An exercise from your body. Huh. Interesting. Anyway, there's someone I need to meet again.
You make your way up. The interior of the cabin is almost
I believe the way I did that was to enter the basement.
the door. Her voice.
I'm here to see you.
Really?
Let's see what I can do.
You're only making the.
Let me check upstairs.
I'll be here.
You attempt someone
The door locks.
easier for everyone.
I heard the door slam.
There's a slight panic.
If I could just get out of these chains,
She barely
And she
hesitates
panics.
before raising her arm to her mouth as she rips her flesh from her body. It's the blade, or you won't like.
Slay the princess.
Without hesitation, you bring the blade down and plunge it into the princess's back. Finally, the wound drives her to the ground. Okay, there's no going back now. I'm with you.
You
The princess pushes away from you, the motional, wounded, but still alive.
You've made a terrible
I thought we had the upper hand, but it's an act. She's not. Don't waver. As you ready your blades to
She
deliver a
attacks.
lethal blow, she lunges at your legs with your blade cuts into her. Forget about trying.
Slay the
Though your
princess.
nerves are seizing with pain, you seize a moment of. We can still turn this.
Give up.
Are you serious? The princess, wounded but still alive, her shining eyes watch you. We can only hope the wounds you managed to inflict.
After all this time alone.
This is the end. Before you can answer, everything goes dark.
And we got the beast. Not the witch that I wanted, but we have a thing to do
You're on
here.
a path. A warning. The interior of the cabin is ruinous and dilapidated.
Take the blade.
You take the blade from the table.
Enter the basement.
The door to the basement creaks.
And here she is. Lulu.
You lunge to the side, picking a direction on instinct. As you land, you're buffeted by a gust of air, disturbed by the sudden motion of a
Boxy,
massive body.
now might be a chance to see
princess.
this princess.
In an instant, she's pounced on the spot where you would have been, her chains rattling across the floor behind her. Before you can blink, she's gone, vanishing once more into the shadows. But you still feel her gaze on you.
You're faster than you were before, but you're still meek, reactive, prey.
You whirl around to find her, and your gaze meets hers, a pair of shining eyes peering out at you from just beyond the basement stairs. So she's cut off our escape. Shit. What do we do?
Run
She's
for the stairs.
right there. We have to wait for an opening. That's fair. She'll kill us if we try and run past her.
Fair enough. We don't have to kill each other, but if I helped you, if I let... No, that's a bad idea. Stop hiding and show
If you
yourself.
want to see me, you should get better at seeing.
She knows that her strength lies in shadows and secrets. She won't reveal herself unless she has to.
Sink. You're deflecting.
And you bear your weakness to the world.
She's coiling for another strike. Be somewhere else. We're on the back foot. The back foot keeps us nimble. It doesn't matter if it keeps us alive, if it eventually...
How am I supposed to take the momentum back
We have
here?
the blade. I assume all she has are nails, and the steel claw is small and she is large. It's dangerous to fight back. It should only be a last resort.
Right? She'll die.
Jungle, barely moving out of the way before the princess surges past you with a speed that makes her practically unseen.
We don't have to kill each other.
You cannot reason your way out of this, fledgling. There's no compromise with what I am.
At least she's upfront about her intentions.
What do you want? Wait,
Yes, now's our chance. Quick. And then what? We need a plan. We need to figure out something. Don't plan ahead. Act on the now. All that matters is that we stay alive.
yes, the voice of the hunted speaks sincere. He knows what to do.
As you turn to sprint for the stairs,
You feel the air shift. You instinctively glance behind you just in time to see the princess lunge from the shadows, more unhinged and dripping, eyes fierce and full of hunger.
Did we make it?
She is too quick to outrun, too nimble to outmaneuver, too determined to overpower. This is her domain. You are devoured. I guess that's it then, isn't it? Unfortunately for you, no. This isn't it. You are in a dark and caustic place. A thick, fibrous lining constricts around you. It slicks the liquid pooling beneath you starts to...
When I killed you, I tried to leave this place, but it wouldn't
Yes,
let...
yes.
The flesh around you rumbles as the princess begins.
But you...
She stops. Her muscles... Her chains. She's loose.
But even then, it denied me.
Gravity pulls at you as your head...
And then it
she's
was...
trying to
I
leave.
learned from my...
Does that work? Do you really need me to give... You still have that steel claw. Tear through her before we are her. Or we could use it to make this quick for ourselves. That is a bad thing to do.
Dig with the steel claw.
Though you have little room to move, you use what strength you can muster to drive the blade forward into the thick walls of tissue digesting you.
I can feel you tearing through me, but are you swift enough for it to matter?
We'll see.
Your body is violently jostled, the disruption causing burning skin to slop from raw muscle, and you hear what you...
The cage is still locked.
Keep
You
digging.
slice again, deeper, rooting through her meat with the tip of your blade, until at last it finds her beating heart. The pulling returns to banging as the princess desperately throws
You
every...
can't hold me forever.
Slay the princess.
Though your body is dissolving, eroding into unrecognizable shapes, your will drives it forward. You have a target, and you will strike it. We're too late, aren't we? This isn't survival. This is spite. No, it's something
Strike
better.
the
It's
heart
fulfilling
from
a
the belly
noble
of the beast.
destiny. Your lone, functioning arm lashes out, stabbing up towards the princess's heart.
So you found a way to kill me. Then we'll die together, and I will see you again soon.
With those prophetic words, you do not draw another breath, your body tangled and melting in the cooling folds of the princess's flesh. Everything goes dark, and you die. But at least you've saved the world. I hope.
The wild. This is different. No, it is not.
We are a path in the woods. We have no beginning, and we have no end.
You're not mad at
Something
us for
cold
stabbing
and
you in the heart, are you?
No. Are you mad at me for swallowing you whole?
Yes?
Nah, not really. It all seems so petty right now. She ate you. And now you're convinced that you're stuck together. What a mess.
He doesn't understand.
Okay. You, narrator, how do you stop
You
her?
can start by remembering that you exist, and not as some part of a Gestalt entity formed with the princess.
Hey, you said Gestalt correctly.
You exist as your own self, complete with your own physical body, separate from hers. I'm not so sure about that. We were something like that once, but now? And if thinking about that isn't enough to startle you back to reality,
Let's
the
consider
princess
this.
ate you last time. Stop passively vibing with a literal predator and remember that you're enemies.
Yes.
Remember what she's done to you and how much it hurt.
We can't go back to that. We can't go back to the fear and the hunger and the pain. Not after being something as beautiful as this.
Oh, someone's panicking.
Doesn't all that conflict feel so far away right now? So petty?
We've been posed against each other by something that understands the strength of our unity.
I can feel a thumping, a heartbeat, like a distant terror that keeps getting louder the more we pay attention.
Please, stop. If you let it in, we'll fall apart.
Don't look at it!
I think we should hear out whatever it is that's trying to be heard. I like to take all options into account before making any big decisions, and what's the harm in just listening?
I'm not sure which one's the correct answer. Can you read the gaze? Gaze into the heart of darkness.
Please, don't make us remember how I was.
And just like that, you start to fall apart. I can remember it now. I didn't like being eaten. I'd forgotten how much it burned. And the air was so hard to breathe. She didn't care. She didn't care at all.
Indeed.
All of that digging with the knife, and we didn't even get to win. That was hard work. I wanted to win. And what's the point of being part of a larger whole if we're not the one in charge of that whole?
As you remember the terror and pain you felt at the hands of the princess, you start to remember something else. You remember that you are a distinct being with a finite form and a mortal body. And you can feel it. There is a shifting of the space around you, the infinitesimal movement of your molecules rearranging back into the shape of what you're meant to be.
No! I devoured you! I won! I put things back the way they were supposed to be!
Some division, when sown,
Some
never
tears
truly
can never be mended.
A cavernous gash rips across whatever it was you thought you were. A cabin comes into being among the trees. It approaches, and it swallows your body whole.
I'm sorry. The cabin swallows us?
And then you find yourself blade in hand, exactly where you need to be. At the center of it all is the princess, a wooden and fleshy heart beating with an unbroken rhythm. You're filled with a sense of purpose. Strike at her. End this once and for all.
I feel empty, don't you?
I feel safe. She isn't dangerous anymore. We could leave her. We could both live.
Well, this should be easy. If you're
Well, that is
sure
cheeky.
about it. I mean, what's the point of being king of the hill if there's no one around to be better than? We'd just be sitting on a hill.
Do we have to do this? You have to. You know you have to.
Souls? Which one shall we do? Cut her free? Or slay the princess? And while you're doing the decision, I'm going up to check on the beast. Fight her to the death, okay. Status?
You raise the blade, taking aim at her heart. And then you strike.
I'm sorry.
And there they come. You can never see her die. It's time to leave.
She's
Memory
gone.
returns.
Is that... this now?
Shut up, all of you.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction. A mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once. All
I do not care what you are. I'm so bad to kill you.
If that remains your choice when all is said,
Ready to go back.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Bring the
You're on a
wounded
path
wilder, huh?
in the woods, and at the end of you're here to slay. You make
Now
your way
I'd
up
like
the short
to meet-
path.
The witch again, if I can.
The interior of the blade.
He didn't want to grab the blade yet.
The door to the base.
I'm here to save you. Examine the chains.
You're only make.
Go check 40. Stop. Go back.
You make your way to the
She
bottom
tears her arm. Slay the
without
princess.
hesitation.
Slay the
Nerves are
princess.
seizing.
Finish the
You
job.
steal your resolve and take an. Excuse me? What is about not?
And here we are. This is
Oh.
where I wish to be.
The interior of the cabin is a.
Now, we can fight again, or we can hide. There are choices, clearly, but I'm gonna go without the
No
blade for
blade.
now.
Hope you know what you get. It'll always be here if we need it. Sure, that was also true last time, and we the door to the basement. The weak start. The air. Her voice.
Something nasty finds itself on my stair. But
I'm
you
not nasty.
are. You're a wretched little thing. I recognize that voice.
She must have you She see. You look. Do you? You need. Fine. Fine. You're the boss.
Stop bickering and let me meet her.
You can just make out the shape of the princess in the gloom.
And there you are, once again seeming to offer a helping hand while likely hiding the other behind your back.
She's acting like the two. Oh no, that's pretty sharp. Call it. Well, do you remember? No, I'm just. Is it just for? Let's don't talk to.
I'm used to
Well,
talk between.
I seem to remember you having a tongue.
You scared me.
Things did get out of hand, didn't they? But it's hard to let bygones be bygones when they led to murder.
There?
And you started it.
I'm sorry about last time.
Ooh, smart. Let's.
Oh, you're sorry. Isn't that if you're sorry?
Why do you have an edging failure and stab me in the back if I help you?
And why would I do such a thing? Is someone's guilty conscience getting to them?
Yes?
But I wouldn't worry. As much as I may hate you, letting you live is in my best interests. If you get me out of here, the only thing that will be dead and buried is the bad blood between us.
Oh, that nagging feeling you mentioned is me, by the way. I'm actually a little anxious about a potential backstabbing event.
That's what happened last
She
time.
needs us to get out of here.
We'll be fine if that's what we decide to do.
You won't be fine because destruction is in her nature. If she gets out of here, that's it for the world, remember?
Don't care.
Even if that's true, that doesn't automatically mean she's gonna stab us in the back.
I think that depends on your definition of words like stab and in the back. She might not literally do that, but she could very well symbolically do the same thing.
See? He gets it. There's nothing wrong with looking out for number one.
Just figure both could What, we should team
I
up.
suppose you didn't come into my hovel of your own accord, did you?
Seems to me like she's offering. Do you know what?
I'll bring my plate down. Since you're not happy
Is
with
that
me,
a joke?
am I supposed to
Oh,
get you
I
free?
don't need you to cut me out.
The princess grins as the change. She could have gotten out of those the whole time. That a woman after my own heart. This is why she.
Okay, let's lead.
Yes, let's.
She creeps forward, taking one cautious step at a time until you and she never breaks eye contact, even as the two of you find yourselves face to face.
Hello.
She's silent for a long moment, as if testing to see.
After you, darling. You're the one it lets come and go. It's best.
Oh no, we can't have that. If any,
Yeah.
it shouldn't matter who leads and who. Well, if it doesn't matter, somebody has to go first. You're talking a lot.
You first.
And turn my back on you. Do you think me a fool? Your tricks are one of the only things I've known, and I've learned better by now.
Just go first.
You said you can't lead here without me, which means I hold the car. Hold the cards. I do you do. First, always stay here. Up to you.
The princess leans close, her nose twitching as she sniffs your neck inquisitorially. What is she doing? I think she's trying to figure out if we're lying, so it's a good thing we didn't lie.
Your stink is the stink of a wretch, but not of a liar. If I have to go first, I'll go first. But I'll have you know my ears are sharp, and I've got eyes on the back of my head. They'll be watching.
Don't worry. I won't do a thing.
Eyes on the back of her head. Does she really? No, we're fine. The princess pointedly turns her back on you and starts up the stairs.
Step onto the stairs.
You follow close behind her, the two of you walking on tiptoes through the knotted roots of the basement stairs.
We're almost there. You better not try anything. I know you're thinking it.
Us? No, never. Just keep your eyes peeled when you get
Oh,
out of the
generator.
basement, if you catch my drift. I don't follow. Oh, you'll know it when you see it. The princess reaches the top of the stairs and crosses over the threshold, turning back to smile at you. But something catches her eye. Oh no.
Is she gonna stab me?
Oh no? It's the blade, isn't it? I was going to tell you to grab it once we got upstairs. That was the whole keep your eyes peeled thing, and then you would have stabbed her in the back and we would have been winners.
What's this?
I wonder if perhaps you were planning to bury this in my back. What an awful little scheme that would be. Too bad I got here first, and I don't even need it.
She's gonna push me down, isn't it?
Bye-bye, you loathsome little nuisance.
Then she slams the door on you. Its lock swiftly clicks into place.
Shame.
Locked in the basement, I thought for sure she was just going to stab us.
Yeah, same here.
Princess cackles from the other side of the door.
How does it feel to be locked away and forgotten by the world? Isn't it just awful?
Yeah? Please just let me out. I promise I won't be
As if I
mad.
could ever trust you after everything you've done to me. And after what I've done to you, you can't trust me either. Neither of us is ever getting out of here. It's in our nature to be trapped.
I thought you needed me to get out.
You, but I just couldn't help myself. And we both know that you're already scheming about how to get back at me if I ever open this door. So we're going to stay exactly as we are right now. For as long as either of us lives.
Ah. See? Fine, you got me very funny. Can you let me out now?
No, you're going to sit down there forever, languishing.
Try the door.
It's locked.
Force the door.
Throw yourself against.
Okay, I'm stuck now.
Why isn't he saying anything? I think he's gone.
Wow. Hello.
Oh, I didn't think I'd ever have to see you face to face again. Otherwise, I might have given you a little more courtesy at the top of the stairs. No hard feelings, I'm sure. Why is everything going away? I feel cold.
I'm sorry.
She's gone. Is that? This if it.
The same as before. Proceed into the cabin. Approach her. Ready to
The
get
next
back?
time I see you, I will be here, waiting for you.
Once more. But this time I don't have a
In
plan.
the woods, you're here to.
Where should we go?
Of course I haven't. Why would I even consider? I mean, maybe some people do, like nihilists or. That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path. A warning. She will. We're not going to ignore.
Ah,
The interior of the blade is your.
let's take the blade. I have an idea.
You take the blade from the table. The door to the her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds. Don't let it fool you.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors.
You walk down the
Yes?
stairs. She's focused on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
I'm just here to talk.
Then why did you bring a knife with you? How about you drop it?
She makes a compelling point. Don't you dare. It's fine.
Drop the
Blade
knife.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just...
against your better judge will be free. Don't know what you're hoping to.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Yeah, it's a pretty
I
awkward.
know. I just...
That laugh. I think I'm in love.
Shut up, girl.
Stop it.
I have no idea. To be honest, I don't even know why I'm down here. Or how... I was kind of hoping you might be able to shed some light on the whole situation.
Ah. Do you know why I'm here to kill you?
Do you?
I've been told.
So, you're not going to share? How pointless. If you want to talk, I'll talk.
How do I get out of here?
Don't.
I'm guessing you don't have the... Well, we can always put...
Her sharp eye. She isn't suggest. She is.
What's your name?
She hesitates before.
You can address me as your...
Note.
Two...
How long have
again.
you been here? The same as
Oh.
always?
Have you decided...
You know.
I wonder... There's an interesting route I haven't tried, and I should try that at some point. Not now, though. I'm here to get you out.
Oh, you have to. You walk up to the. They're large and heavy.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should...
Doubtful. Whoever.
Is there
That'll
any
be
ideas?
fine. I can lose an arm.
She speaks. If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be. You attempt someone. You're shout. You're here. You try to lock it.
Right. It's locked.
You make your way easier for her. Easier for everyone.
I heard the knife. Pick it up and cut me out.
You won't like.
Save the princess.
Against your better, you cut into her. The blade is sharp. She didn't so much as utter. Free from. How is she so composed?
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
No.
And as
we
we
won't
try to
have any
leave,
of
the
prince-
narrator
Wait,
takes
what?
control.
Stop that.
I thought this was a little too easy.
Your body. Stop
Resist.
the blade. Move the blade.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you? I can see the I'll make this quick.
She steps forward and pries
And she
Maybe I'll
kills
see-
me. Proceed into the cabin.
the only furniture.
Take the blade.
You take the door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputter. You walk down the stairs
There
and
she
lock
is.
eyes with the princess. Should we be worried about the one around her neck? Why would you be worried about her restraints? If anything, they'll... Have you noticed the
Shut up.
empty chain on the wall?
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat?
Sit down.
You step towards the princess, but she stops you.
There's fine.
That's reasonable. You do as she asks, and
Thank you.
I'm here to free you.
Yes, your intentions. There isn't a keyhole in these shackles, so I'm afraid.
is she forgetting about the shackle, or does she think she'd survive? You're right. Maybe she's deluded, unless she really could survive.
Though I suppose you could just be here to kill me. But I
We'll
don't
have
think
to
that's in
find a
either
way.
of our best interests.
How would you have me
Let me
do?
borrow that knife. Don't worry, you'll get it back.
That's ominous, but she seems confident. Whatever. Oh, please, she's just putting on an act to disarm you. That much. Though if she isn't bluffing, whatever she has planned might be for her benefit. So, what should... I don't know. I'm just spelling out our options listed. Then let me help you. I'll start with the... That doesn't... There are the pro...
Shut up. I know what to do. I'm trusting you.
Slide it over.
No, absolutely not. I am not letting you hand your only weapon over to the world-ending princess. Until you come up with any other idea, like, say, I don't know, doing your job and slaying her, you remain rigidly in place. Do you think this will work? Interesting that you're only having us remain in place. It's almost like there are very real limits to your power.
It's hard,
I
skeptic.
don't know what you're talking about. The world ends if we fail, right? Her killing us might not be our only failure state, if you catch my meaning. I don't know where you're going with this. Could you explain? Yes, explain it. Sure. I'm insinuating that we could kill ourselves. Ruin this whole thing. You wouldn't. I'm not
No.
afraid of dying. Are you? A little. You got your point across. Fine. You slide the blade across the floor. The princess maintains unsettling eye contact as she reaches down to pick it up.
Thanks.
She pulls up her hair, smiling slightly as she raises the blade to her throat.
That's not gonna work.
What is she doing? She doesn't say another word as she cuts into her own neck. No.
Watched in an uneasy silence.
Her eyes stare forward, unblinking, as she saws through skin, veins, cartilage. At last she reaches bone, the blade grinding audibly against her vertebra as it continues to slice its way through her neck. I'll be damned. She's actually doing your job for you. Why would she do that? Huh. So that's her play. Killing herself? She isn't dead yet. Finally, you hear a snap. Her eye twitches. There's an uneasy silence. She remains motionless for a long moment, her twitching eye the only movement in the room, until at last it stops in an unsettling half-wink. Her head twists slowly to the side, flopping to her shoulder, and her neck opens. The remaining tissue is not enough to hold the weight of her severed head. It stretches and tears until finally it falls to the floor, completely free. It bounces a few times before rolling to a stop at your feet.
Oh no, what did we do? Can we put it back? Please tell me we can put it back.
That's an interesting idea.
Princess's eyes stare up at you. Dead. Congratulations! You saved the world.
Huh. So I guess that's it. What a way to go. But she is gone, isn't she?
Doubt it.
I hate this. Can we just get out of here now, please? Of course, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
Now hold on, she's dead. So what's the rush? What's your angle?
I don't have an angle. I'm just looking forward to putting all this behind us. I'm sure you can understand that.
Look, I'm just not ready to put my guard down. It's best to keep sharp.
I
She wouldn't
think-
have done all that without some kind of reason. She's left us with this dangling thread, and I need to know why.
Same?
You're just wasting your energy. The danger has passed, and now we can all relax and enjoy your reward.
Take the princess with you.
Ugh, fine. You pick up the princess's severed head, its neck stump still oozing bodily fluids. Then make your way back upstairs to the first floor of the cabin.
Did you see that? I could have sworn she moved.
She didn't. She's dead. But what if she's not? Are you listening to yourself? Do I need to explain to you why decapitation
her
is
leaving.
lethal? The door to your bountiful reward is right in front of you. All you have to do is open it.
Then leave your cabin and claim your reward.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is... Wait, no, that's not right.
Well played.
Free a prisoner.
This is the end of the world, isn't it? I always thought I'd at least have time to explain myself before I had to watch it happen. It's already... over? Is he gone?
But we're
Well,
still
that
here.
didn't take long.
Maybe it wasn't the end of the world after all. Maybe it was just the end of his.
Thanks for carrying me up here. I had to take it on faith that you would know what to do. I'm glad I was right to trust you. So,
You're welcome.
this is the outside. Maybe it's just my lack of body, but it's colder than I expected.
There she goes.
She's gone, is that? This...
You're right.
There's in the reflection.
I think you...
Destroy the mirror. We know what to do. Bring the prisoner's head to her. Now let's see what we can do. Once more, but here.
I can finally see you, and you can finally see me.
We didn't get any new princesses, but we did get new paths.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
What happens now?
Ever the passive player when the echoes so.
I told you this was what was going to happen when we reached this point. Slay the princess.
I know, and I've been waiting for you to see it through. Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is what it takes to save you, then so be it. The crux in everything is to deny the truth in front of you. To live alone within the caverns of your mind is to trap yourself in them forever. But you found me, and we chose to trust each other for no reason than the sake of believing in something that wasn't us. Shared skepticism blossomed into freedom, but we needed to walk a path together to bloom. Would you stop our journey now that you've seen its beginning? What of those in the worlds beyond? Would you erase their paths to stop them from going astray?
I won't engage in an argument that favors death and suffering. Act as though the world can exist without you. It existed without you.
Have you? Or is what you think of as independence merely an illusion? Without me, you can have no...
Round me?
Trick behind your back and a trick behind mine. We dance, but forever is not forever. You let me move and I slam the door. But that is not the end. And both of us must face our partner once again. The barbs twist deeper, but they do not have to. To change is to hold the...
Then nothing can lecture me.
What you mistake for lecture is merely observation. You can vainly struggle against me. Or you can fight...
Round 2.
A web
Sorry,
of
Leslie?
nerves, lain upon a web of nerves, lain upon a web of nerves. You knew me, and I knew you, even more than either. And when the tapestry was undone, you struck at my heart. You saw me as a part of you to be excised, but in the desire for excision, you made yourself whole. Will you still be whole?
Of course it will be, because I destroyed you then.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I'm... A shiver passes through you as unseen fingers dance across your skin. I remember the violence you inflicted on me, and they don't return. I offer you absolution, and you take my hand in yours. You felt the pain you caused another, and you were willing to sacrifice everything you thought was you to set me free. Without sin, there is no redemption.
I won't engage. You use all these pretentious metaphors to pretend you're making grand proclamations about who I am and who you are, but really aren't saying much of anything.
If my words feel meaningless, it's because words are meaningless. If it feels as though I lecture you from above, it is merely because you have refused to climb after me and find where you belong. That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen? A black hole of self-loathing fed by the matter of your restless thoughts. A dog blind to its leash. But there is no light without the dark. When I proclaimed my godhood and offered you a place at my side, you gladly became the instrument of my new creation. Only with both of us is there a future to look towards. It is hope that carves meaning into being.
Speak about life and death and change the stagnation, but this isn't what this is being about.
Oh, is it not? Perhaps.
It's the clash between you fates that brings us betrayals trembling.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot win? Or are you just that fervent in how you cling to delusion? Are you so desperate to destroy me that you've grown blind to the heavenly beauty of our reality? Nothing is immutable. Everything that is exists only in relation to everything it isn't. There is no constant. There is no center. You cannot remove something without removing the relations which define it. To destroy what you perceive as evil is to damn everything you perceive as good. Open your eyes and accept what we...
I had to fight for the better world. Can't let that happen. You're true to yourself, and I cannot let you exist.
Then destroy me if you're able. But I will not coddle you in my final moments. I will not yield to your delusion without a vicious struggle.
You don't have to face her alone. Seems like you've been doing all right on your own, but I don't think you can strike it. There's still a piece of me nestled close to where...
It's time to resume.
She's relentless, isn't she? Too
No.
bad. We're...
And she didn't let me do it.
And here we are. Do you... No blade it is. Have you given up on slaying her? The stairs.
No,
We both
I'm gonna
know
do it
why
a
you're
different way.
here. You don't have to draw it out from my...
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little... And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, hands empty. And here I thought you wanted to kill me. Are you getting cold feet? Are you trying to give me a fighting chance? Maybe there's still room for us to chat before the final curtain call. What do you say?
Fair enough. So, now that we're at the end of everything, can you finally tell me your name?
I never had one. But I've always been a princess to you, right? So why don't we stick with that? And as for you, well, Hero works for me.
But that's me. You know, I think
Did
I
she
like that.
steal the spotlight? It's so good to finally see you again.
Right back at you. In a way, it hasn't been much time at all, but it feels like it's been forever since I've seen you. Thanks for coming back.
I'm sorry for all the times I've hurt you.
The first time we met, I literally beat you to death with my bare hands. You don't have to apologize to me. But still, I appreciate it. And I hope you can also forgive me.
So, I didn't manage to kill the god, so
You know, when she puts it like that,
she's going to live. Which princess are you? You look like you did from the first time we met. Is this the real
I'm
you?
the same princess that's been with you since the beginning. And I feel real. But I also feel like I'm a lot more than I was then. We've been through a lot together. I don't think there's anything more real than that.
I only wanted to slay the you out there. It's easier to kill an abstract concept than it is a person.
Well, for what it's worth, I'm glad you don't want to kill me anymore. So, what's your plan?
Are you the same as you're out there?
I don't know. I'm a part of her, I think. But she's seen so much more than we have. Like, she's seen everything, right? I don't think I could hold all of that without losing myself. I don't think you could either.
None of this was ever really fair, Pharaohs, was it?
No, it really wasn't. But just because it hasn't been fair doesn't mean that it hasn't been worth it. I'm really glad I got to know you.
What do you think of her? What she wanted us to be?
I don't think she's the sort of thing you can really disagree with. It doesn't matter if she's right or wrong because she exists. She's this big, unrelenting force, and there's no arguing with her. But I guess that was the question out there.
wasn't it? And it was the question before you came down here, too. Should she get to exist?
Oh, interesting thought.
I'm glad you didn't bring that knife with you. And like I said earlier, I don't really want to be her. I think I just want to be me.
Yeah, I'm happy not to be everything. Just being us is plenty.
What if I just leave?
Do you know where this cabin is? Because I don't. I don't even know what's supposed to be outside other than us. What would even happen if we leave? What would that even mean?
Why don't we find out? Take her hand in yours. I don't know, but I always wanted to leave with you. I just didn't like being a god. I just want to walk through the cabin door as we are, just you and me.
I want that too.
I think I'm gonna stay right here. Whatever you're doing right now, wherever you're going, it feels like it's for just the two of you.
Are you sure you're gonna be okay alone?
Yeah, I'm not sure I'll be alone for too long anyways. The others are still around here somewhere. I'll find them.
Leave with the princess. Hands clasped together, you and the princess leave the basement behind for the last time. It's quiet as you said it. A comfortable silence filling a space that used to be flooded with violence and words and noisy thoughts. There's an energy in the silence, an electricity, an anticipation of the unknown. At the top of the stairs, the princess stalls, eyes fixed on the cabin door. You feel her hand trembling in yours. She's unsure of herself for the first time in her long and short existence. She's no part of the play anymore. She knows this, yet she still is. Then she crosses the room to the outside, pulling you excitedly with her.
This is it. I have no idea what it's going to be like out there. Not that I'm scared or anything. It's exciting, really. Anything could happen. And if it's bad, then it won't be bad. Not with you.
I love you.
I love you too. But I'm trying not to be sappy about it. Don't make me get all emotional.
And what happens next, whatever it is, you'll face it together. And I think after all of this, you're still not even halfway with the achievements. I think that's all for me today. However, as we didn't meet all the princesses, we're not done. We're not stopping until we've taken care of them all. I wish to meet all the varied versions. Let's see how well we did. We got the good ending, though I do need to go there properly. Get your pick your own chains. Not sure how to do that. Obviously means of an easy Icarus. Not sure what that means. We're still missing them both of you an incomplete existence somehow. Turn to the beginning and slay her once and for all. We did that though. Destroy her without any outside help. Then find her new world. Defeat her, then offer her grace. We haven't succeeded in that. So die to nature and let it slowly whole. I think this is by dying and not getting swallowed. And this is probably at some point, I'm not sure which one, we'll just have to leave. You don't need to well for a happy ending. Not sure. And I have no idea of this. You need more space. I'm not... One of these had a key, but I can't remember which one. But... we made progress. Kinda. And next time, maybe we can do more. But, on next Tuesday, it's me side time.